Okay, we're at 5820 Graves Avenue in Encino, doing a camera inspection after a jetting that was done probably 1 month ago, maybe a month and a half. We threw a 4-inch clean out in the front of the front yard. Okay, I'm going to pull it back out and clean the head. This darn thing. The wheel's holding it. I'm going to pull it out again. It keeps, the fitting in the bottom is not a combination fitting, which is to code. It is a Santee put on the horizontal line, so the camera head keeps stabbing into that. We may have to run water. There, we got it in there a little bit. I'm going to leave that garbage on the head. Pushing out to the street. Front yard. Now this is a yes material, which is a material we use in today, and that property. I'm going to locate this just so I know where it's at. So we are approximately 5 feet towards the house where the clay tile starts. Now I'm going to continue out to where the problem was. Okay, that hollow spot on the top is what is called a test tee. That's where they plug the line when they put a pressure test on the system when they build it. If we dug down, that would just be a cap straight, more than likely still a clay cap. Huh. Okay, so there's definitely a low spot. This water is probably about 1 inch deep with all the debris in it, because I have what is called a larger guide on the camera head right now to keep us elevated out of the ground. So all this waste is holding in the line right now. Obviously paper and other debris. That is our offset that I'm coming up on right now, so I'm going to take a look at that as close as we can get, which looks like we're right there. So there's quite a rise. I'm going to pause the camera one more time, put a hose in, see if I can get that to push out so we can get a better view. Kenny, would you locate that? Are you right on that? On the blue mark? Okay. Okay, I'm going to put a bigger guide on, see if I can jump over that and go a little farther. So the bigger guide will not clear. I'll try a few more times to push it to see if I can get it through the clean out. This is the problem in line right here. There's a big tree out front, and the roots have just shoved that line off center. Looks like, if I were guessing, man, it's probably 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches pushed off to the side. This is where everything has been holding up. So chances of me getting through there with the guide I've got on it are probably 0. That stuff on the top is... Yeah, I think I'm literally holding up on the sides. I'm going to pull it and put the small one on. See what we can come up with. Pause that, the butt right in the middle. Okay, I've got the small guide on. See if we can push over the offset when we get there. Okay, so that's the first one we marked. It's about 5 feet towards the house off the sidewalk. So we go under the water for a ways, and we're now right at the edge. As you can see, the smaller guide, the camera dives right straight into the clay tile. The offset's that bad. I'm going to try to see if I can skip over it. Get over it? Okay. You want to hold that up there, please? Okay, so we got over it with the small one. That's a pretty good offset there. My guess is it's probably right at the curb. We'll locate that right now, though it is on the side, as is the other, but it's not that drastic as of yet with the root intrusion. There were roots intrusion before we hydrojetted it. You can see a little bit of that evidence up at the top of the pipe, the top of the picture. Pausing to locate. Okay. Going to push out a little farther. That location was about midway into the boulevard. And that looks okay. There's a little bit of root intrusion there, but still very maintainable. Another joint that looks to be okay and maintainable. Which time we're now, looks like we're dropping down and in towards the city hub. Yep, that's the city main right there. So that is out in the middle of the street. Oh, got a little kink in the cable here, so that's why we're getting that blank picture. So all that water we see moving is from other homes upstream on the city main. So I'm going to pause the recording. We have everything located. Or I'm actually going to stop the recording.